Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Kaylee Hinkamper with Kick It to K. Now, I have done a little homework on this, but I'm really excited to sit down and chat with you. Kaylee Hinkamper, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
So, okay, Kick It to K. I got to be honest. When I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, this has to be something like sports centered, right?" I don't know.
Right?
Okay.
I know. I used to do sports, so
okay.
it kind of ventured
It goes
off
hand
that.
in hand.
Yep.
But Kick It to K essentially is like, let me take care of it.
Yep. Kick it to me.
Yeah.
I'll get it done.
All right. So let's talk about everything in your realm. What are you? So this started as a side gig.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Doing what?
I just started doing social media for one of my friends.
Okay.
And then it kind of just snowballed from there.
All right. So content creation, social media management, weddings, you give me the whole rundown.
Yeah. So how I explain it is Kick It to K is a 3-part sequence. So I have wedding content creation, and then I go into social media management for any businesses, and then I also do branded and user-generated content.
Okay.
So when I'm looking at weddings, what I am doing is it's called wedding content creation. And throughout that, I capture all of the behind-the-scenes moments. I take my iPhone or a camcorder, and I go and capture anything throughout your day. So I'm talking hundreds, if not thousands of clips that you get within 24 hours after your big day. And then I put together a recap within a week.
Okay.
So you are getting all of these moments from anywhere from the first look all the way down to maybe just you and your husband or wife just in that moment.
Sure.
So wedding content creation has a lot to it. And then going into social media management, I actually have 10 local businesses I do social media management for, as well as others outside of Quincy, Illinois. And that's just obviously managing socials for
Sure.
them. Within that, I also offer content creation, which is capturing photos or videos for a client.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I also have my own content creation. So I work with different brands or businesses it can be all the way from a big brand all the way to a small brand, and I do videos for them that they can promote through ads, through their own social media, or it can be posted on my own platforms.
Okay. So
Yep.
basically capturing the good stuff and then helping share or allowing them to share, right?
Absolutely.
So the wedding content, I'm very intrigued by this. Not only is it a big sector of Kick It to K, but
Yes.
it's new to me. And after looking at some of it, it's like, why wasn't this around when I was getting married? Because you have a different, so aside from videography and photography, which
Yep.
they know what you want them to capture.
Absolutely.
You, as Kick It to K, you're capturing things they may not even know they want you to capture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I've worked with tons of photographers and videographers, I mean, local and outside of Quincy, Illinois. But with that, I capture mostly everything from my iPhone, but I also have started to promote camcorder, which
Okay.
has gotten big.
Yes.
I mean, you remember like 90s, everything was captured on a camcorder. I remember
Absolutely.
watching it. But you get these moments back through photos and videos, and then you get to, you hold on to it forever.
Yeah.
So a big part of it is just, having those smaller pieces that you can add into like a recap video, which I always put together.
Yeah. So the little clips that I've seen, which have become, the short reels, the clips, they become king on social media,
Yep.
right? Because I think we're conditioned to look at something for a very short period of time, but you're putting all of these together in a beautiful video that captures the best moments, the things that maybe nobody thought to ask their videographer or photographer to capture. And it's not just weddings, it's any event, it's the entire journey from maybe engagement leading up to reception and even after. Is that right?
Yeah. I've done engagement sessions. I've done birthday parties. I've done rehearsal dinners. I've done weddings. It can go on and on. But overall, what you want it to do is just capture something that you might not think about.
Yeah.
I remember, like, one of the biggest things that stand out for me is I've had a bride who got all of her content back, and within that, the next month, she had actually lost her father. She did not get anything else from anyone but those moments, and so you get something back. So it's very special moments, like a first look that you always want. But you get it back so quickly, and it's the gratification that you get, and you can post it to social media. Some don't. Some just want those moments that you get right away.
Yeah.
So.
Beautiful. I love it. So obviously we know that if you're getting married, you're probably, I think I saw that you're booked out
all of this year.
I
do have 2 assistants though who are still booking.
Okay.
Which has been great. But yes, I have started booking into 2027.
Which is excellent. Yeah. I mean, that's how you grow, right? But unfortunately, for those who wanted to add this to their wedding or event, you'll have to wait till 2027. But I recommend getting on that now. If you are interested in content creation or social media management, user-generated content, any of that, now how does that what does that structure look like? And we don't necessarily have to talk about pay, but does someone just call you and say, this is what I'm thinking, and you work it out with them one-on-one?
Yep. So usually what it is I have any type of business reach out to me. We go through what I call is just like a consultation call. Just because every single business is different. Right. I don't want to, just put a business into a box and be like, this is what you get. I need to know how to promote you, what you want from social media, all of those different things. So we go through that. We talk through what I can offer you and pretty much the entire package. Yeah. And then I send it back to a client and we see if we can work it out if we're going to be fit for each other, because not every business is for me and I might not be for them.
Right.
So yes, opening just that conversation, it's a call or email, and then we will always chit chat through it. Okay. So social media clients are still open. I do have like a full book, but I do have openings closer to summer.
Little capacity there.
Yeah, but always in my social media packages, I do offer photo and video. That means capturing on site or in the business or whatever it may be that they want. Yeah.
Gotcha. So very collaborative. I like that. And I do, I think everybody can appreciate that, every business, every mission is different, but to have you work with them to capture what they need and create something that's going to help promote their brand and promote awareness.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah, capture the good stuff. I love it. Kick it to Kay. How would someone learn more about you, what you have to offer? I already know because I've been definitely doing my homework, and it's good stuff, guys. You got to check it out. So where would they go?
I always say to go on social media. So Facebook is Kick It to K, and then my Instagram is also Kick It to K. Very easy to find, and then from there I have links. And then you can find out more about any of the services I offer. I mean, from weddings to content creation to working with businesses. It can vary. Yeah. So I love it.
And you're a wife and a mother, which it lends to your understanding of knowing what's important, what you should capture.
Oh, absolutely. I've captured over 75 weddings, I think, at this point. Wow. So I'm on my 3rd year, and it's gotten more and more. It's booming now. Yeah. Wedding content creation is booming. Content creation, anything on social media is just it's growing.
Well, that's awesome. I love it. Well, keep it up. I love that what started as a side hustle, side gig is now booming, and I look forward to continue following what you're doing. It's incredible.
Thanks.
Good luck with everything that you're doing, and make sure that if you want this content creator to help you capture your special event, reach out to Kick It to Kay, and if you're not sure, go check her out. She's got some good stuff out there. Thank you so much, Kaylee. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
This is exciting.
Good. I'm excited. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Coming up next, I sit down with DOB with the BBB. We talk about debt relief scams. Stay tuned.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time.
with entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer. And Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
And welcome back. Joining me now, my pal Don O'Brien with the Better Business Bureau. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Fantastic, thank you. So we were talking, debt relief. I think almost everyone carries some form of debt at least sometime in their life. And if you do, you know that these companies are reaching out to you to try to grasp onto you, whether legit or not.
Well, and that's just it. You've got to do your research. And This is the time of year where you got your taxes. Hopefully they're done and filed. And you might be looking at your finances. So these debt-related services can come in 4 forms. Credit counseling firms offer educational programs to solve financial issues. Mm-hmm. Then you've got debt consolidation businesses that offer loans to help you pay everything off at once. Mm-hmm. You have debt relief for settlement companies that can negotiate payments with debtors. And then credit repair agencies, they promise to fix your past mistakes on your credit report, such as bankruptcies or late payments.
Right.
So the whole thing with all of those is that, again, research is big. And if they ask you to pay in advance, they say, actually, we need your money from you before we start doing any work from you. In the U.S., credit repair and debt relief companies can only collect fees after they perform services for you.
Oh, okay.
So you can't take any upfront payment.
Okay.
So know that. So we do get quite a few complaints about these types of businesses. We had more than 400 last year. Average loss is around $450. And what people tell us is that, look, I paid this company to take care of my debts, but they're taking more money and they're not paying off any of my debts. So that's where doing that research and finding a business that's trustworthy is very important if you're going to use one of those to try to clean up your credit, or if you want some kind of debt relief.
Right. Well, and then credit cards. So, I mean, obviously I've had credit cards. So you get these debt relief companies, and then, if at all, if you're looking at your credit report, then you're going to immediately start getting these text messages, these phone calls of, hey, we can help you consolidate or eliminate your debt. There are legit companies that will help you do that. There are also there's some fine print there as well.
Yeah,
and you want to make sure you're doing your homework as well.
That's why you got to read the contract to see exactly what what percentage is going to go to those people doing that work for you. Now, these things are. I like to give the lawn mowing analogy, is that I've been capable my whole life to mow my lawn.
Sure.
But there have been times where I've paid the neighborhood kid to do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. These people are doing things that you can do for yourself.
Sure.
So you can do this yourself. Obviously, it's going to cost you your time, but it's not going to cost you any money.
Right.
Especially when you've got those settlement companies that might, negotiate with payments.
Yes.
You can easily call your credit or your credit card company, whoever it might be, and say, you know what, hey, I'm having a tough time. Can we negotiate, maybe it's a different payment date. Maybe it's, you say that you're having a hard time and you can only pay X number of dollars a month. And you can see if that can work for you. Sure. So that's stuff you can do yourself and not have to pay one of these companies to do.
Cut up the credit cards, that's tough. It all is about discipline. But if you do use these debt relief companies, which I have never had to do, but I know people who have, and it not only can ding your credit pretty good and for a pretty long time, it is something you can do on your own, but you just have to have that discipline.
You do, and you have to really worry about some of the sales pitches they make to you as well. If they guarantee to erase your debt, that should be a red flag, because nobody can guarantee anything.
Sure.
Obviously, if they make other big promises, these might include removing negative information from your credit report, urging you to get a new identity, or apply for an employer identification number to use instead of your social security number. Again, don't rely on verbal promises. Read through that contract and make sure everything is covered inside of that agreement.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you're looking at any of like the debt relief or debt consolidation or credit counseling, you can look up the differences in each one of those and the implications thereof. So I know that when you're in a mound of debt, it can be like, oh my gosh, I have to hurry up and make this decision, which also bodes well for these scammers. Do your research. The debt, although it can affect you, when you're going to do something, you can fix it before,
Correct.
You can fix it.
We see a lot of marketing done through various means, TV, radio, but they do a lot of cold calling too.
Yeah.
So you've really got to be on your defensive. And again, research. Obviously, Better Business Bureau's website at bbb.org is a great place to go.
Yep.
If you don't want to look through bbb.org, you just simply go to your favorite search engine. Start with BBB, put a space in the company name, and then you can find out, what information those companies, people have been reporting to us about those companies.
Sure.
If you find one with an A+ rating that's accredited with us, a business that's been accredited with the Better Business Bureau, we've done a background check on them, we've vetted them, they've agreed that they're going to make sure that they answer all complaints, so you can have a little peace of mind knowing that if you deal with an accredited business, you're going to be treated well. If you find one with an F rating, the lowest on our scale, with a bunch of complaints and don't answer complaints, you probably want to stay away from that one.
Right. Yeah. Red flag. Red flag.
Yep. But again, that's just the research you do.
Yeah.
If you just go ahead and take the first person who calls and don't do any of your background check into them, or you just take whatever they say at face value, that's when you're going to run into problems.
Yeah. And if it sounds too good to be true, as we always say, it probably is.
Without a doubt.
And if you're already in debt, the last thing that you want to do is take on more debt by dealing with nefarious companies.
Exactly, because you're already in financial straits.
Yeah.
If you find a bad company to throw money at them to try to help you with this, and they just take your money and don't do anything, then you're just digging the hole deeper for yourself. That's why it's really incumbent upon you to do that research.
Absolutely. And if you don't want to do the research, the BBB has done it for you. So make sure to reach out to Don O'Brien. I know that you don't mind giving out your phone number for anybody who likes to call.
Call me at 217-209-3972, and I can help you find a good one or figure out something for you.
There you go. Well, that's why not all heroes wear capes. Mr. D.O.B. with the BBB, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me today.
Appreciate it. Yep. All right, I think that does it for today's Daily. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Club.